Hey guys, hey girls. Really hoping the internet holds up today because it's been a bit temperamental for the start of coaching today. So apologies if this goes all over the place. We are on question and answer today. So welcome to question and answer with me, your cyber coach, Lee Reed. We're all about starting back today. How we're going to do it, when we're going to do it, the sort of time frames, and sort of a few little hints and tips that we've got whilst doing it. So obviously when we start to return to coaching, there's going to be a complete change compared to what there ever has been prior. We're obviously going to look to try and keep people as safe as we can and social distance as possible. There is going to be an email sent out to everybody in the next couple of days, so watch this space. If you haven't received an email from us, I would say sort of coming into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week, please send me a message and just say, Coach, haven't had your email. I would also check your spam folders. A lot that comes through from the keepit.co.uk tends to get shoved into spam because it sees us as a business account, so it sometimes throws the actual stuff away. Now, I've got a few things to cover. The first couple of things we've got, obviously you saw the post I put this morning with regards to the different sort of rules and regulations I'm going to be putting into place when we are at coaching. So obviously if you haven't looked at that, have a look at my post prior to this one today, and it'll give you a few general guidelines of what we're going to do and what we're looking to try and uphold whilst we're doing the coaching. We're going to start coaching back phased, so we're not going to jump in every single day. So we're going to phase a few sessions back, see how people are, see how it's handled, and then make the decision from there. So at the moment I'm looking to start in Monkston on Tuesday, and I will see how the social distancing happens, and then I'll make the decision whether I continue that from there. Monday and Wednesdays I'm going to probably hold to cyber still. Thursday is obviously the day off, which then leads us to Friday, Saturday, Sunday of next week to see how it is. So the first thing that we are going to obviously look for everyone to make sure they do is, when you come to actual sessions, make sure you're in full clean kit. If you've got gloves that are dirty, if you've got boots that are dirty, you will just be sent away. There will be no two ways about it. When we come out of lockdown, anyone that's not following the rules will just be turfed out of the room. Alright, now I know that sounds harsh and I know that's not the way I normally work, but with what we've just gone through, there's no way we're going to reverse it by being sloppy. So anyone that's got dirty boots or dirty gloves, they'll just be asked to not use them. Alright, now if you're not prepared not to use them, you won't have the session. It'll literally be as simple as that. Alright, so that's the first little harsh rule. We get out of the way. Now we can forget about that one now. I'm looking to obviously sanitize all the balls, sanitize all the areas that we use. There will be a hand sanitizer available like there was prior to obviously the start of lockdown. So quite a few of the things that we're going to bring in after lockdown, we'd already started prior to lockdown, because obviously my family being in Spain knew obviously that it was happening and could see certain things that were going on prior to even starting. There will be a safety zone brought back. Now, a lot of the old firm will know what a safety zone is. We tended to be outside, we tend to be on chairs, we tend to be on the balls, and you'd have your own area, and I'd have my own area, and we'd split it. Now at Monkston, the room won't be open for a little while. I will have the valuable stuff inside the room, so obviously it can't be stolen. However, all the rest of the stuff will be out in a safety zone that will be viewable from where we're actually coaching. So it'll be a safe environment, it'll be an area where only you and I will be, no family at all in that area. They will have designated areas themselves if they want to stay and watch, but at the moment we won't be going into the rooms. Now that might change as obviously the levels, shall we say, change in this country, and as it starts reducing, we'll start reducing some of the rules and hopefully start getting a little bit more into a normal life. Finn, I'd add you to this, but I have no idea how to add it, and if I added you, I'd then have to be able to talk to you whilst talking to everyone else. So I'm not going to add you, but I might at the end to say hello, so hold fire on that one. Now that's the first thing. So we've got a safety zone that we're going to be obviously locked into. There will also be a waiting area. So when you come into coaching, I'm asking people to come in early. A lot of people are saying come dead on time. Well, for me that just seems silly. You want to be there, you want to be warm, you want to be ready, but all I'm asking for my guys and girls to do is actually get there, get yourself prepared, and get yourself into that safe area. We've got enough pitches out there that I can be at one side of the pitch, you can be the other side of the pitches, and you've got your own designated areas. So as long as you don't suddenly run over to try and kick the balls back, or you don't run over to say hello, there's going to be no issues. So it's just about splitting people. Obviously, if people are with family, there is no problems with them being next to each other or being within the same session. All right, so there's the first couple of ones. Let me just have a look down my list of what I've got today. Obviously, the rooms will also be cleaned when we do start to use them. The designated areas at the moment are going to be black strips with the big cones in them, so you'll see where they are. As soon as you get in, they'll be undercover. You'll see where you're able to wait. Just wait there till I pull you forwards, guys. If you think there's a problem, give me a call. It'll come through on the watch. We'll go from there. So basically, I'm asking people just to try and hold a bit of common sense, which we're not always obviously seeing throughout the world at the moment, but hold common sense, hold a thought process, work out what's right, work out what's wrong, and literally, if you're unsure, message me and ask me. All right. So one of the main things I'm asking people not to do is touch any balls, touch any equipment on the actual area. So if I've gone away to deal with something, don't go and start mucking around with balls or touching balls, because the ball's going to be segmented. And there's going to be 2 balls per person, and it's going to work through the day, and at the end of the day I'm going to literally mass clean all the balls with disinfectants. All right, so at no stage should anyone be touching another ball, or unless I've said, right, they're your balls, they're the ones we're going to be actually using. Now at the moment, as I said, we're looking to possibly start back up next week. I'll make that complete confirmed decision as of Sunday evening, but at the moment we're looking to start back, maybe phase in Monday or phase in Tuesday, depending on whether that goes well, and I think there's enough social distancing and there's enough respect from the people around, then I'll look to do that. Just had a question come in from one of the boys at the Willen set. Will the Willen set go on? Well, at the moment, Willen aren't into sessions. If you speak to your dad about that, he'll obviously let you know a little bit more on that side. And if he wants more information, give me a shout. It's not something I want to put on social media. But at the moment, all my actual group sessions are staying cyber. I won't pull the group sessions back in until I'm 100% sure exactly what to do, when to do it, and there's enough social distancing going on. So with regards to the main group sessions, they'll stay cyber for now. Willen obviously at the moment aren't doing it. I don't think Willen have got many things going on at the moment because of all the different rules and regulations coming in. So as a club, they're bringing in their own sort of phased rules. So you'll have to watch this space on that one, or message me privately and I'll let you know what I know at the time. So we've got clean kits, sanitised areas, safety zones, don't touch any of the kits. Another one, if the balls are passed back in by a member of the public, that ball is then gone. That ball will be put to the side and we'll bring another one back in. So just be prepared for that. If you suddenly see me take a ball away and get another one back in, if it's anything's touched by an outside source that we don't know who they are, where they've been, what they've been doing, that's it. That is canned. That ball is gone for the actual session. All right, so you might see here a little bit of OCD coming in with me on that one, but obviously that's one thing that we're gonna look out for. On that note as well, obviously the rooms are clean, waiting in the marked areas. I think I've covered most of that. There are a few other ones that I need to put out to everybody as well in the near future. Obviously there's no handshakes. You've got to stay a decent social distance away from me, so we're looking at 2 to 3 meters. All equipment will be wiped, moved and prepared by myself. You'll literally be coming in. You need your own waters, you need your own sanitised bottle if you've got it, you need your own spray bottle for your gloves. There's no spitting on the gloves. You need to have your kit cleaned. So there's loads of different things coming in, but don't worry, it will be a gradual process. It will just be a case of we all have to kind of think about it. We have to do it right. And obviously, one of the massive ones is if you have felt ill, if you've got sneezing, if you've got any type of cold or flu, that is it. There is no session for you for a good couple of weeks. I prefer to err on the side of caution and keep you guys safe, because the amount of people I cover a week, then suddenly to come back in and just get everyone suddenly getting it all, and everyone suddenly struggling or contracting the actual virus. Siblings can use the same balls. The honesty is they can. I probably still won't. I'll still probably split the balls, especially because it's you guys. I will probably just clean the balls. However, obviously if Jonathan's feeding Christopher or Christopher's feeding Jonathan, then yes, they'll be fine to use their own balls, or the balls that we're using currently. A couple of other things for you from the week. Obviously the Crazy Catch video has now been released. I'm still in the Crazy Catch t-shirt just for a little bit of advertising for them, and the Creators Club, which was lovely of them to send me. So if they're watching this, guys, thank you very much. That was massively appreciated. Hope you enjoyed the video. It took a little while to download because my phone went absolutely mental in the last couple of days. I've had to give it a factory reset and it's still doing it. So I'm not sure where my next turn is. I'm on the phone to Apple as we speak. Well, not literally, but on the phone to Apple as we speak, just to try and sort that part out. Lockdown video. That's an interesting one that I'm going to be posting out on Sunday. And I asked people to have 30 seconds of what lockdown meant to you, how's it made you feel, what's happened, what's gone on with it, etc. And I've had 10, 15 send back the videos for me. And what I've done is on that video itself, they've put their ideas in, and I've literally made a massive collage of it, and everyone's telling everyone how they felt, what's happened, good things, bad things, and I've given a little bit for myself on that one, and you'll see a few of the photos throughout lockdown as well. So I hope you look forward to that video on Sunday. The hashtag today, well, we'll come on to that later. The other sort of things we've got the feeder competition tomorrow. So tomorrow about 8 o'clock, it's pre-set on Facebook, just to clarify. I'm not up at that time. Well, actually I am up at that time tomorrow, but that's for a PT session. But it'll be preset to go on at 8 o'clock, and it's ping a photo of your feeder in. Who's helped you during lockdown? Who's made you make all those saves? I want to give a little bit to the person that's not normally seen. It's that person behind the camera that's been striking it and keeping you guys going. So they're the ones that are going to get the actual glory this week. We also have a new belt, which I'm going to come on to in a second. So we've got a hashtag for today. Now, the hashtag for today is going to be hashtag return to coaching. That's hashtag return to coaching. Now, if you have been one of the guys and girls that have sent me a video through for the lockdown, what it meant to you, feel free to send me hashtag lockdown and you'll get a free photo. All right. So that is your two hashtags for today. Hashtag lockdown and hashtag return to coaching. Now, I did promise that I would show Alice the belt before I showed anyone else, and she's now seen it, and by the looks of it, her brother loves it as well. So going to show you the new Top Hand Save Champion belt. Now, it's actually behind me at the moment, so just going to go try not to pull it off the wall, and I'm going to bring it over for you guys. Now, this was my marvellous creation yesterday. Nicely painted, nicely transferred into a completely different belt. So that is the Top Hand Save Champion belt each month. So obviously we started that last month with Alice. We're in full flow this month. There's about 4 or 5 in vying for it. So it's going to be an interesting hit to the end. We've all got to try and stop Christopher winning the Cyber Championship again for the 4th time in a row. So if you guys haven't been joining in on the actual competitions and the hashtags this month, start yourselves going. If you're unsure what it is, message me and I'll let you know what the hashtags are all about. By that, guys, girls, thank you very much for joining us. Finn, we never got a chance to add you, so apologies. But Finley, Deck, hope you guys on Instagram are all good. Gav, hope you're all good. Christopher, Jonathan, hey. Dad, hey. Let's have a look what it's got on Facebook. Charlotte, hello, how are you? Theo, my man, how are you? Hello, how you doing? Got a load joining us. So, guys, girls, from me, it's been another great week. It's been another adventure, shall we say. I'm going to continue it. We're just going to get stronger. So, from me, your cyber coach. Most of you guys I'm going to see in the next couple of hours. But if I don't, I'll see you over the weekend. And I'll see you soon. Much love.